So, in the midst of the death of Doctor Strange, give it 2 years, we are now, it has now been announced as to who will be the next Sorcerer Supreme. I gotta say, I should have seen it coming as to who it was, but I was like, it's no way it's that person. Like, it's too easy to be that person. And I said, like, it's either, like, it's probably gonna be Wanda, because again, Marvel likes to tie in with their shows, so they want to make it like the show. So have Wanda be Sorceress Supreme. The other pick was Wiccan, but yeah, this was a character. This was a character who was like, it was on my radar to think, well, maybe this person will be the next Sorcerer Supreme, but it's too easy. Like, there's no way they would do that. And that is, drumroll. I fucked it up. Anyway, it's Clea. Yeah. You'd think it would have been an easy pick for everybody. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, a lot of people did think it was going to be Clea, if not her. Like, the two that were really, like, it was Wanda, Wiccan, and Clea, who were everyone's talk as to who to be the next Sorcerer Supreme. And I gotta say, like I said, I gotta say it's an easy pick. Like, it's an obvious pick, but it's a good pick. I'm not saying just because it's obvious it's bad. I'm in no way saying that. Clea is probably, like, the best pick for the role. Like, she's just as powerful as Steven. She is endowed with dark magic thanks to her uncle, Dormammu, who I think recently came back after being absorbed by Galactus. That was a whole thing. So this story... And yeah, if anyone was going to take Doctor Strange's role, it was going to be her. Like, if it makes the most logical sense, his lover, his apprentice, like, that was it was logical. And I know what you're thinking. Well, why didn't you say it was Clea? You thought it was Wanda? Because again, Marvel really likes to tie in with the shows, and since Multiverse of Madness was coming out next year, right when we're getting a new Doctor Strange, the new Doctor Strange, I figured they'd want to hype people up for the movie, so they would do Wanda. That's what my train of thought was they're going to try to hype up Multiverse of Madness and make Wanda the new Doctor Strange. But, yeah, I mean, not new Doctor Strange, I mean Sorcerer Supreme. So this is actually kind of a neat surprise to have Clea. It's a very, very nice surprise to have Clea take the role. Clea is also a fascinating pick in the ground on multiple reasons. Like I said, she knew Strange better than anyone. She is the ruler of the Dark Dimension on occasion. I think she lost that, and is also the daughter of one of his biggest enemies and niece of one of his biggest enemy. So to have Clea be the new Sorcerer Supreme to combat Umar and Dormammu is just a fascinating idea. It does make me wonder as to how long Clea will be. It does make me wonder as to how long Clea will be in that role. Like, how long will Clea have the role of Sorcerer Supreme? Because, yeah, Death in comics is really power napping. But if you guys noticed, we've had a trend of superheroes taking on the mantles of other characters, and it's not like in All New, All Different Marvel, where it was like, stop the ride, like, it's too much too soon. This feels like it's all the characters, like, all these characters are, well, to be fair, like, All New, All Different Marvel really went overboard with, like, having Amadeus Cho as the Hulk and a few others, but they worked. Like, there were a lot of good stories. And Sam Wilson and Jane Foster were already having good stories before of Secret Wars that led to All New, All Different Marvel. And here it's kind of like that, but it feels like way more natural. Like, again, Elektra, the most logical, like, it's also the most logical picks. Sorry about that, my Alexa went off. Like, I guess my voice somehow made it go off, I guess. Anyway, so, where was I? Oh, yes. It's always felt a lot more logical with these characters that are being picked for the roles. Like, Elektra, she's the new Daredevil. Ben Reilly, he's the new Spider-Man. Clea, new Sorcerer Supreme. Like, these three in particular are, like, all characters that are, like, why weren't they those... Well, obviously, Ben Reilly was Spider-Man for a time during the Clone Saga, but now it's like, yeah, if anyone's going to take over being Spider-Man, there's your logical choice right there. Same thing with, like, Sam Wilson being Captain America. If it's not Bucky, it's Sam. Same, well, Jane was the one that, like, was like, wow, her? Okay. And to our surprise, Jane Foster as Thor is one of the best damn things ever. But yeah, Clea, taking on Doctor Strange's mantle as Sorcerer Supreme. She was Stephen's, you know, not only lover, but apprentice. A lot of people forgot that she wasn't just shacking up with him, she was studying under him. So a lot of people do forget that, and I'm glad they've reminded recently in the new Doctor Strange comics of, yeah, she does know her own magic, and she's powerful in her own right. The question now is everyone going to trust her? Because Clea has kind of a record with a lot of the other characters. Not just because she's the niece of a guy who's nearly destroyed the Marvel Universe on several occasions, but also she's kind of gone rogue a few times, so it does make me wonder, can anyone trust her? Like, can everyone trust her to do the right thing? Because Clea has fallen off the wagon a few times, but she always finds her way back. So this will be fun. Makes a lot more sense than Loki. That's all I'm going to say. It makes way more sense than having Loki be taking on the role. Anyway, so you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of Clea being the new Sorcerer, or rather Sorceress Supreme? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? Just comment below, let me know. And once again, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.